Welcome to your Ethereum News Roundup. Here's your latest for Monday, September 23rd, 2024. The Ethereum Foundation seeks proposals for a Pectra audit. Base introduces a global build-a-thon initiative. ZK Sync Era goes live on the Aave front end. And Optimism approves a 3 million OP token grant for DeFi on Base. All this and more starts right now. The Ethereum Foundation is seeking proposals for an audit of the bytecode for smart contracts associated with the upcoming Pectra hard fork. The contracts correspond to EIPs 2935, 7002, and 7251. The audit will focus specifically on the bytecode, aiming to ensure that the EIPs correctly implement the intended functionality. EIP 2935 manages a ring buffer of historical block hashes, EIP 7002 handles staking withdrawal requests, and EIP 7251 oversees validator consolidation requests. Auditors are encouraged to identify any potential security vulnerabilities and suggest improvements. Proposals should be submitted to the Ethereum Foundation by October 11th. ZK Sync Era on Aave v3 is finally live on the Aave frontend, offering users access to liquidity and lending services for USDC, USDT, Wrapped Ether, Wrapped Staked Ether, and ZK on ZK Sync Era. The launch follows the initial deployment of the contracts in August, which were temporarily halted due to a discovered security bug. Currently, the ZK Sync Era market on Aave v3 has over $1.7 million in TVL. The ZK token is in an isolated market structure which mitigates cross-collateral risks by limiting borrowing power and using single asset collateral. The Aave DAO intends to redistribute airdrops received from the ZK Sync ecosystem to Aave users through liquidity mining incentives. Base launched Base Around the World, a global build-a-thon featuring regional events and meetups across Africa, India, Southeast Asia, and Latin America. Running from September 27th to October 13th, the build-a-thons will offer a total of 100 ETH in prizes for on-chain builders. In addition to prizes, Base will provide marketing support and networking opportunities for builders developing on-chain applications that tackle local challenges. Co-presented with local partners and managed by DevFolio, the initiative will conclude with a visit from the Base team in Nairobi, Bangalore, Bangkok, Singapore, and Manila. And lastly, the Optimism Grants Council has approved a 3 million OP token grant for the Base ecosystem to support DeFi builders in boosting ETH and BTC TVL on Base. Each quarter for the next year, Base will distribute 750,000 OP tokens divided between new and existing protocols. The grants will be awarded retroactively, rewarding the top 5 new protocols and top 10 existing protocols each quarter based on TVL growth. The initiative is part of Optimism's Intent 3A Superchain Grants mission request. Grants were also awarded to the Cyber, Redstone, Mode, and Lisk ecosystems, which are OP stack chains. In other news, Celestia raises a $100 million funding round, Eigen token transferability is expected by September 30th, and Treasure Chain votes to deploy on the ZK stack. This has been a roundup of today's top news stories in Ethereum. You can support this podcast by subscribing and following us at ETH Daily. Also subscribe to our newsletter at ethdaily.io. Thanks for listening. We'll see you tomorrow.